Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 billion signals, sponsored by Merit Forex. Wednesday, big day today, FOMC meeting, interest rate decision from the Federal Reserve. Absolutely great, and we definitely gonna have very volatile day. I would say very volatile week. So Monday, we didn't have a lot in terms of economic events. Tuesday we got interest rate in Australia, average index, earning index in UK, 6 a.m. GMT, Clement County, 6 a.m. GMT, green for a GBP, but we're gonna see what happened. So today is the day. CPI in UK in about 30-40 minutes. A very important event for the UK economy. Core retail sales 12:30 GMT. Retail sales core CPI exactly the same time for Canada's core CPI. So what I want to emphasize on crude oil inventories. So we're gonna take a look at the chart. Pretty interesting and clear opportunities we're having on a crude oil chart. But we've been expecting to see the crude oil inventories today, 2:30 p.m. GMT. So just follow it carefully. FOMC meeting, 6 p.m. GMT today. Probably the Federal Reserve is going to keep interest rate decision, the interest rate the same, 0.25. This is according to forecast. Let's see, we could be surprised. Thursday we have interest rate in UK 11 GMT. Interest rate in Japan in the morning around 7 a.m. GMT. Building permits in UK absolutely crazy. Initial jobless claims 12:30 GMT. This is it for Thursday. And Friday retail sales in UK, in core retail sales in Canada for UK 6 a.m. for Canada 12:30. I'm rushing a little bit because just simply we have a lot of events, and really I want to focus a little bit more on the charts because I believe we're gonna have very good opportunities. What is going on in front of our eyes? Euro US dollar is obviously, you see the price started creating a range between our support and resistance, 1.1912 and 1.17. These are our levels. I'm not going to change them. Obviously they are quite relevant, and just I'm gonna wait to see how the euro is going to react from here. It's in the middle of this range, so I'm not going to touch it for now. Great British pound is more interesting than the euro. The big drop that we expected, actually, we've been talking about this expected drop since the last couple of I would say even weeks, and 700 pips for less than a week is definitely, I would consider, as a big drop. So what's going on right now? Quite expected. Slight recovery to the upside. 1.2975 is the level that I'm gonna watch. It's quite normal to see the price testing this level before it starts dropping down again in order to test 1.2788, 1.26, even 1.22 in the long term, of course. I'm not going to be surprised. UK is not in a great shape, so it's a matter of time to see. I'm going to be careful if you're planning to short Australian US dollar. You have to be careful because right now, you know what's going on with Dow, November elections. So the market, in my opinion, is going to be pumped significantly. It's been pumped since the last couple of couple of months, I believe, since March. This is not based on any fundamental value. In terms of the United States economy, if we talk about the US indices, but that's the reality. Obviously the indices are going up, and with them Australia and New Zealand also being pushed up more. So for the Australian and New Zealand specifically growth, currency growth, I think it's standing just the few corona cases, COVID-19 cases. They are pretty much safe there in Australia and New Zealand, so not completely, of course, but compared to the other countries, I think this is also pushing their currencies up. So if we see big drop of Dow, we definitely can see drop of Australian and New Zealand, but just be careful because we have much weaker currency pairs that is going to be much better to focus on. Australian US, It's bumping up 0.7319. I'm going to put new level here on our new resistance level 0.7411, and I'm going to wait to see how the Australian is going to react until the end of the week. New Zealand US in an uptrend, quite similar situation like the Australian dollar, 0.6755. I keep the same level, 0.6583. I'm going to use the Canadian. Before that, I'm going to go to crude oil because this was it's still very interesting opportunity. I've placed a new support 38.70, very strong resistance here tested. So right now it's trying to test an even breakout, heading to $41 per barrel. It's crucial level, especially right now, especially today about the crude oil. A very crucial level to see how the price is going to react, if it's going to bounce back to the downside or going to go up. I personally believe crude oil in the long term, in the medium term, okay, is going to go down, but until then we can see slight recovery against this drop. So 38.70, let's see what's going to happen today with the crude oil inventories, and if it's negative it can push crude oil to the downside. Respectively speaking, if we see crude going down, USD CAD, Canadian dollar going down, USD CAD going up, but considering the weakness of the United States dollar, so after this correction and this momentum, we definitely can see test of 1.2994, 1.230. So that's why be very careful with USD Canadian. It's bearish for me, regardless the crude oil expected drop. USD Swiss, a very simple trade. We got correction to the upside, a very strong downtrend. Another third test of the resistance, 0.9177, and now push to the downside in order to test the 0.9051. I think it's gonna continue going down to test 0.90. 10 or even 90, even below 90. Let's see what's gonna happen, but USD Swiss for me is completely bearish. USD Japanese, the pretty interesting currency pair that I'm avoiding since the last 2-3 weeks, simply because, as you can see, there is no clear direction. Some people are gonna tell me, of course, USD Japanese is in a downtrend, but for me it's, yes, it is in a downtrend, but it's not pretty clear. So I'm trading the most clear opportunities, and because of this is not potential for me, and I would be very careful. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Quick reminder, today is the Federal Reserve interest rate decision, 6 p.m. GMT. Thumbs up if you like the video, of course. Share us and like us on the social media. Support our YouTube channel. Comments below if you would like to. Peter Thompson is my name if you want to reach me. 1 billion signals. Expect my new video on Monday, and have a very profitable week. Bye bye.